How's it going, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Today we're gonna do some manager career mode. We're gonna choose Manchester United to try to get them back to their glory days. The goal for this series is just how to win the UEFA Champions League and the Premier League. It doesn't have to be in one season. It can take 2 or 3 as long as we win both. So let's start. I'm gonna customize my manager and I'll show you guys how he comes out. Guys, this is how my manager looks. He honestly looks like he's gonna get things done in the Premier League. He looks so good. I just had to put a suit on him, you know. I don't like the old tracksuit look. And then I'll zoom into his face. Got the Conte and then the beard just looks good, you know. So we have to. So yeah, that is what we got for the manager, and this is the man that's gonna bring Manchester United back. Okay, so here's the team. As you guys can see, we have a great budget to deal with. And you can see the board expectations are quite massive, but obviously with a big team like this it's gonna be. So I don't often deal much with youth development, so we'll see if we can develop some players, but for now obviously we're just gonna make sure we can win the trophies and try to get the brand exposure up. So let's select them. Okay, for the settings I'm gonna make it ultimate, you know. Let's do it. I've played ultimate before. The shooting is from the opponents are so good, it's so fast, like I just can't even keep up, but let's see how that goes. I'm gonna make it 5 minutes. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. Currency, make it euros, doesn't matter much. I think we're gonna disable it, you know, just because we could have a chance of winning it first time round, and I think we must work our way to it. And obviously next year doesn't look like they're going to play Champions League, so we'll keep it disabled so we can just focus on the Premier League and try to make it through. Transfer window, we're going to enable it. We're going to enable this. Let's make this strict. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it difficult to sign players. So these are the settings we're going with. Let's get into it.
Your new manager.
Oh, it looks pretty good, I won't lie. Okay, so we're gonna probably take part in the most expensive, the one with the most prize money. It's only Milan there. That's a decent team, so it's not too bad. I can't believe this is Real Madrid and Dortmund in it, and that is less money, less potential money, so I'll accept the Asian Elite Cup. What I'm gonna do first is set out a formation and the team, and then we can just work around what players you want to bring in. So these are the formations I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the 4-2-3-1 from the beginning of the game, and then I'll use these if I'm losing or if I feel the one doesn't work. I'm gonna line up mostly like this. I'm gonna make a few changes, obviously, to the team. I'm probably gonna buy a new left back, maybe right back, center back, and I'll see what else I can get. But I'm gonna try to keep it as realistic as possible to, you know, what Man United would get. So as you guys can see, Harry Maguire's out. He had to leave. He just has to leave because I'm tired of him. I think everyone's tired of him. And yeah, I chose Bailey because he's pretty decent at FIFA. Lindelof's okay, but Bailey has better pace and he just feels better in game. And obviously Tellez instead of Shaw because Shaw's a bit slow. And then I'm thinking of Wan-Bissaka because Delo just doesn't feel that great defensively and his pace feels lax a little bit. But I'm probably gonna buy a new player anyway. So that's pretty much how the team's gonna line up so far. Okay, so this is where it gets fun. We're gonna just get rid of a lot of players and take a lot of players out, and yeah, let's see how it goes. The keepers, I want to sell one at least. Lee Grant's 38, you know. I think he's the one that has to go. Tommy Eaton can stay. Henderson I want to sell because I actually feel sorry for him, but he can stay for now. Let's see how it goes. Tellez and Shaw can stay. Varane, of course, is staying. Bailey can stay. Phil Jones, never gonna use him, you know, and I've got a good backup, so I think he must just go. You know, he's never gonna play for me, and yeah, it's just time. But he's been at the club since 2011. That's very long. But yeah, you have to go. Sorry, man. I'm gonna try to bring a few of the youth through, like these guys over here. Maguire, he has to go. He has to go. I can't struggle with him. I'm not gonna play with him. I'm done with this guy. You know, he's been such a waste. It'll be interesting to see how much we get for him, to be honest. Hardly, I don't know who he is, but I'll keep him in here just to see how he develops a bit. Same with Fish. Delo, I don't think I'm gonna play with him much just because he's not great in FIFA, but I'll keep him for a while and see how it goes, maybe a season or two. Bisaka can stay, but it's gonna be interesting to see when I get somewhere else. Wellens, I don't know who he is, but we'll let him stay. Matic needs to go, to be honest. He's just too slow. I think he's got like 40 pace or 50 pace or something like that. It's way too slow. I can't. And he's 32. He's just gonna decline from here as well. So I think he has to go. Savage. Oh, he's a decent player. I think he's got a good future. McTominay, I don't think I'm gonna keep him, but let's see how it goes this season. Elanga, of course I'm keeping Elanga. Rashford, Sancho, keeping them definitely. Pogba. See, I don't know. I want to play Bruno as a centre mid, as an attacking centre mid, and then get a new central attacking midfielder. So I don't know if I'm gonna just sell Pogba. Obviously he's great to play with, but I can get someone better in. But we'll see how it goes. Van der Beek. Oh, he's still coming back as well. I don't know. I don't think he's a great matter. He has to go, my friend. There's just no place for him. We have to do this clean out. I mean, Lingard as well. I don't think I'm gonna play with him much. Like, I'll just see how it goes. Maybe just as a backup in case someone gets injured. Short tire. I hope to see him go quite a lot. I'm gonna try to play him as much as I can off the bench. Martial. Oh, we have Martial as well. Forgot. Okay, well let's wait for him to come back. Cavani, I'm also really tempted to sell because his contract is expiring in a year and he's just not really suited for FIFA. But let's just see how the transfers goes and keep in. Obviously Ronaldo, definitely staying. I think he's going to be the captain for the season. So I'm just going to check through these messages. Again, I don't think I'm going to use the youth much, but we'll see how that goes. Board expectations, obviously this is very important. This is something we're going to have to do. Oh, we're in the Europa League. Okay, I think anyway. We'll have to see. Get 12 clean sheets. I think, oh, clean sheets is going to be tough because of how good the attacking AI is in this game. But replacing 3 players is pretty easy. And then we'll see how that goes. You guys will see we have quite a good budget to work with. 190 million. And we're going to have a few players going out, so let's say like 200 million. I'm just going to try to get a few guys on my... I'm gonna sort my scouting instructions actually. So yeah, I don't know if there's a better way of doing this, but I always go world class. I just said I assign one instruction to each category. Promising to get those when you guys come in. First team quality, yes. And I always do pacey because we know how important pace is on this game. I'm gonna set up my scouts quickly. Okay, so I always send these to the biggest nations. So we must still send it to Spain. Italy, that's the one. And there we go. I think that is all. I hope I didn't miss any other big nation. Okay, now I'm just gonna get a few people and add them to my shortlist, and I'll show you guys who I got. So a few of my main targets are definitely a centre back and most probably a right back. So for centre back, I'm probably gonna go for Rudiger just because, you know, it's a possibility that he can come to Man United. I'm not too sure to take for right back now. I must just look around and see. I don't have many right backs, and then I'm also thinking about Tchouaméni in the midfield. He's also a massive possibility. And then we need obviously a younger striker. We finally come to our first match. I just had to do some training with the players and stuff, so I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see that. So this is the starting lineup for this match. I just want to play these to see how the team is and how they play, and if all the tactics and things feel right. So I'm gonna get into the first game, and hopefully we can start it off with a win. First match is on. Oh, the commentary is off because of... Oh, never mind.
Occasion to savor for here in Osaka. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partners.
Let's try to get this first game a win. Nice little ball from Bruno. Can I take the touch first? Oh, Rashford starts it off. Good ball from Bruno. I don't actually like Bruno as a cam in this game. Okay, we'll have to do it. Go for Ronaldo as well. See if he can score this time. That's it. He's gonna be so important for us from corners. Linger with a nice ball. Langer's pace, bro. That is such a nice goal. I didn't expect him to get that goal, a cross goal like that, especially with his finishing stats. Lingard's doing well. That's a nice strike into the top corner. Ah, that's bad for me. Should be more composed with Luke Shaw there. Passed it straight back to him. So it was a pretty good game. I would say it's a little bit too easy still, even on Ultimate. I'm hoping as the teams get better it will be a little bit more challenging. If obviously they wanted all the games being too easy, but I'm sure the other teams will be more challenging. It's just this team, I don't think they're too good. But what I'm going to do from now on is, if I'm like 3-0 up from the first half, I'm just going to simulate it and then bring on some players so they can get some game time and stuff like that. So I see Henderson has gotten a loan offer, so I think I'm just going to accept it because I don't know how often I'm going to play him, and it will help me save on wages. So I will accept that. Obviously that'll be good to save some money, so let's hope that goes through. And then Matic, how much do the Spurs want for him? They're offering like 400,000 over, so that's not too bad. I'm just gonna, it's not a bad price. If I keep him any longer, his price is probably just gonna go down. He's not gonna play, he's probably gonna decline, so I'm gonna accept that. It's probably a pretty good deal, but it's interesting to see that Tottenham wants him. That is very, very weird, considering the midfield is decent, I would say. But we will accept that, and hopefully you guys. So yeah, in the next episode we'll probably just finish the preseason tournament, maybe make a few signings. I'm still think quite hard about what type of signings we're gonna do. Obviously the midfield's lacking, and then centre back and maybe a right back or a left back, but otherwise the teams are good. I'm also not liking Bruno Fernandes too much. I don't like him as a cam. I think he'll be great as a centre mid. So yeah, but everyone's doing well so far. I'm just gonna give it some good thought into who I'm gonna transfer in, and then we can make a decision. But yeah, just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.